It's Tuesday morning, the 11th, or is it the 10th? Probably the 10th. Days are merging into one. Yeah, out and about again. We've had one or two showers, fairly localised I think. There's some areas reported to have had some fairly intense rain with thunderstorms, and that will have done crops in those areas an awful lot of good. You wouldn't think we've had any. I'm just climbing towards the top of Garraby Hill now. The roadsides are wet, but there doesn't seem to be a lot of puddles. It's what they got in this area as opposed to the low ground beyond Pocklington. I'm not sure. I've been to see the trials on the Sandland this morning, and they're certainly picking up, even though we only had 4 or 5 mil in that area the day before yesterday, and we got a fair storm last night through the night, so hopefully that'll keep those going. We could do with some more, but it looks the weather pattern, it's going to be sunshine and showers, so typical April weather in May. Getting more confident now about getting the herbicide on a lot of the spring crops, spring barley. Winter barley's gone beyond that stage now. There's quite a lot of it shot at this particular juncture, and that's early for the winter barley, and I guess the plant's been frightened into trying to go through the reproductive phase, the setting seed phase of its life, purely because of the conditions it's gone through over the last 8-10 weeks. Having said that, this rain will be good for grain fill. Some of the rapes are a little bit worrying. They seem to have come into flower very quick, again I would say prematurely, and pod set in odd crops that I've looked at looks to be moderate at best in some areas, so we'll see how that performs later on. The wheat are obviously going to benefit from that rain. We're sort of galloping fairly quickly in some of the earlier drilled wheats towards T2, and what we do in terms of disease control at that point, there's liable to be, because of the conditions, previous conditions, although we haven't had rainfall, we've had some fairly heavy dews and warm temperatures in April, and the consequences of that are that septoria could well be a reasonably major threat at T2, so we have to take that into account, and hopefully there'll be some changing colour to allow us to do what we need to do on wheats without causing any further problems in the way of scorch or diminishing green leaf area. So we'll just see how that goes. Gives me more confidence in terms of fodder beet herbicides. Some of the fodder beet's gone through a fairly harsh time. We had a frost down to about -4, -5 last week, warm days. It's a crop that doesn't like those differences in diurnal temperatures, so herbicides have just held off a little bit, but of course weeds continue to grow even though the crop doesn't. So we're going to have to come back in with some reasonably robust mixtures there, but that should be okay now. We've had that rain, and we'll carry on regardless, as they say.